Have you ever wondered why your dog follows you everywhere? Even a bathroom? Most people think it's simply because their dog loves them. But what if that's only part of the story? What if your dog is actually trying to tell you something far more important? And what your dog does when they suddenly stop following you might reveal something every owner needs to know. Think about it. You stand up from the couch, and there they are. You walk into the kitchen, and they follow. You head down the hallway, and suddenly you hear paws behind you. No matter where you go, your dog seems determined to stay close. Many owners call their dogs little shadows. But this behavior isn't random. In fact, it comes from instincts that go back thousands of years. Long before dogs slept on soft beds or waited by the front door, their ancestors survived by staying connected to their pack. In the wild, separation could mean danger. Being left behind could mean losing protection, food, or even their life. Even though your dog now lives in a safe home, a part of that ancient instinct still exists. And that's where things get interesting. Because your dog isn't just following you because they want something. Sometimes they're following you because in their mind, you're their safest place. You're the center of their world, the person they trust more than anyone else. But there's another reason many owners completely miss. And once you understand it, you'll never look at your dog's behavior the same way again. Dogs are experts at reading humans, far better than most people realize. They study your movements, your routines, your emotions, even tiny changes in your body language. When your dog follows you, they may be gathering information. They're watching what happens next. Are you preparing food, going outside, leaving the house, or are you feeling stressed? Your dog wants answers, and following you is how they get them. But here's something fascinating. Some dogs follow their owners more intensely than others. Why? Because every dog has a different emotional attachment style. Just like people, some dogs are naturally independent. Others form extremely strong bonds. These dogs often feel calmer when they're near you. Your presence acts almost like a security blanket. And that's why what happens when you leave can be so revealing. Because for some dogs, following isn't just a habit. It's reassurance, it's comfort, it's safety. And if you've ever noticed your dog watching the door after you leave, waiting by a window, or reacting the moment they hear your car return, you're seeing the power of that connection. But there's one sign that many loving owners misunderstand, and it can completely change how you view your dog's behavior. Sometimes people assume a clingy dog is spoiled, or needy, or badly trained. But that's not always true. In many cases, your dog isn't demanding attention. They're seeking connection. There's a huge difference. Connection is one of the strongest emotional needs dogs have. And when they choose to stay close to you, they're making a statement. They're saying, "You're my person." Think about that for a moment. Out of everyone they know, out of every place they could be, they choose you every single day. And that choice means more than most owners realize. But what happens when a dog suddenly stops following you? This is where things become important. Because while constant following is usually normal, a sudden change in behavior deserves attention. If your dog has always stayed close and suddenly becomes distant, it can sometimes signal stress, sometimes illness, sometimes emotional changes. Dogs often communicate through behavior long before obvious symptoms appear. That's why paying attention matters. Your dog can't tell you what's wrong with words. They communicate through actions, and every action tells a story. We'll come back to that in a moment, because there's another hidden reason dogs follow their owners that surprises almost everyone. Curiosity. Yes, curiosity. Dogs are naturally curious creatures. You are the most interesting thing in their environment. You move, you talk, you interact with the world. You create opportunities. In many ways, following you is your dog's version of watching their favorite show. They simply don't want to miss what's happening next. And when you think about it like that, it becomes easy to understand why your dog seems fascinated by even the most boring parts of your day. To them, nothing about you is boring. You're their adventure. You're their source of excitement. You're the person who changes an ordinary day into something meaningful. If you're enjoying this and seeing your dog in a new way, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, because understanding your dog's behavior doesn't just make you a better owner. It helps you build a stronger relationship with your best friend. Now here's something that often creates an emotional reaction in dog owners. Your dog may know your routine better than you do. They learn patterns incredibly quickly. The sound of your keys, the way you put on your shoes, the time you usually wake up. Even small details become signals. That's why many dogs start following their owners before the owner even realizes they're about to do something. Your dog is already connected to clues, and they're preparing for what comes next. It's not magic, it's observation. But what those observations reveal about your bond is truly remarkable, because your dog pays attention to you constantly, not because they have to, because they want to. And that brings us to perhaps the most emotional reason of all: love. Real attachment, not the human version, the canine version, the kind built through trust, safety, consistency, and shared experiences. Every walk, every meal, every game, every comforting moment. Those experiences create a bond that grows stronger over time. And following you can be one of the clearest signs that bond exists. Your dog isn't measuring your success. They don't care about your appearance. They don't care how much money you make. They don't care whether you've had a good day or a bad day. They simply care that you're there. That's powerful. And in a world where attention is constantly divided, your dog offers something rare: complete loyalty. But remember what we discussed earlier. The most important thing isn't that your dog follows you. It's understanding why. Because behavior is communication. Every tail wag, every glance, every step behind you, every moment spent waiting near the door, your dog is speaking. The question is whether we're listening. The next time your dog follows you from room to room, don't immediately brush it off as a funny habit. Pause for a second. Look at them. Think about what they're really saying. Maybe they're seeking comfort. Maybe they're curious. Maybe they're checking on their favorite human. Or maybe they're simply reminding you of something we all need to hear. Connection matters. Your dog isn't just behaving, they're communicating. And every step they take behind you is part of a conversation that's been happening all along. The beautiful thing is that once you learn to understand that conversation, your relationship with your dog can become deeper than ever before. Because to your dog, you're not just a person who fills a food bowl. Your family, your safety, your home. And sometimes, following you everywhere is simply their way of saying it: